Now from the home of the Angels for nearly a half-century, there's a look inside Angels Stadium of Anaheim. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago White Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Major League Baseball on the show is next. Shohei Ohtani gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate. What a luxury this club has.
In now, Yohan Moncada. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
1 out, nobody on. This is skied out toward right. Salmon is there. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Harold Baines.
That'll bring up Harold Baines. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Top of the first just underway here at Angel Stadium. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Lance Lynn is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan, any thoughts?
2 words: innings eater. Good fastball. He's incorporated a new 4-seam fastball up in the zone. He gets a lot of swings and misses and a lot of pop-ups. Lance Lynn has quietly turned himself into one of the top pitchers in baseball, and I expect him to pitch really well in this one today.
Striding in is Garrett Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And it's fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Not shortstop. First base.
Next to hit, Jose Iglesias. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Anderson gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Thomas in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
So no need to wait, as here he is. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Barehanded for 1 to Thomas. They get them both, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Frank Thomas. The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That is big. The designated hitter.
So stepping in is Paul Konerko. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
3-1, here it is. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Full count, here it comes. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a miss by Konerko as he's retired for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Eloy Jimenez. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So 1 down with a pair of runners aboard. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. This ball will be chopped foul. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Full count now. Thomas over at second. Jimenez at first, 2 out in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Now to bat, Jim Edmonds. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Stepping in now, Jared Walsh. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Bottom of the second here with no score. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Troy Gloss. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. fellas, these White Sox as they enter play today. They were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Yeah, Matty, not easy to start opening day on the road and grab a W in the opponent's ballpark, but that's what happened, and they come into game 2 with a chance to set the tone in this series.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And it's fouled away. Oh, that grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Next to dig in, Anthony Rendon. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 2 for 12. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled away. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Garcia is there, and the side is retired. Angels hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Leury Garcia, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Too high there, and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
1 strike.
You can pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now here is Minnie Minoso. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled off. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Garcia aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Line toward right center. This one's down. It's the White Sox first hit, and it's going to be for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Yeah, it's always nice to get a run right back after you've given one up to the guys in the other dugout. So he squares this thing up really well to drive in a run and ties us up at 1.
At the plate, Harold Baines. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Splitter, 2-2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 2-2. Outside at a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses for ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box now, Frank Thomas. Into right field, that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Paul Konerko fouled away. The 2-2. Eloy Jimenez is on deck. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, but the return throw will be too late and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
1-2, here it comes. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The next 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And the White Sox are out in front, 3-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Tim Salmon.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Grandal over to his right. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9th, the catcher, Max Stassi.
Stepping in next, Max Stassi. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring in the veteran left fielder, Garrett Anderson. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. Right side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've earned 5 walks in the game, and he said that's not only leading to a lot of run-scoring opportunities, but it's also forcing the pitching on the other side to work a lot harder and throw more pitches than they want to.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. high chopper to third. Fielded cleanly. Close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
The second baseman, Garcia.
Next up, Leury Garcia. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. 3 runs, just 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Hit out towards second. Rendon has it. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, number 9.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Minnie Minoso, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
The designated hitter, Mike.
Stepping in once again is Mike Trout. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
The 2-1 home. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch.
Full count.
Iglesias on at first, nobody out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Grounded back up the middle. Anderson brings it in. 1 there. On to first. Man alive, what a double play, and the inning is over. Angels go quietly there. Score holds, it's 3-1. Aaron Slegers is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Aaron Slegers.
All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. The 1-2.
I got the count.
Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Here now the 2-2. reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 3, Harold Bain.
So bases are empty with one out now, and that will bring up Harold Baines. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. High and deep down the left field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Frank Thomas. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in. Jam sandwich.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Paul Konerko. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now back, the center fielder, Eloy.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Thomas at second. Konerko on at first with 2 down. Full count now. 3-2.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. Payoff pitch one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. swing and a ground ball to third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Now into the box, Jared Walsh, and we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Standing in now, Troy Gloss. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get a knock.
Count even at 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit to make him 1 for 2 in this one.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Anthony Rendon.
So now to the plate, Anthony Rendon. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fly ball into straightaway left. Minoso is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The right fielder, number 15, Tim.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Tim Salmon. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The catcher, number 33, Matt Stassi.
To the plate now, Max Stassi. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Garrett Anderson trying here to plate the tying run from second. Fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Now a swinging bunt.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Ready with the 1-2.
Okay, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
The 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Angels threaten but leave them loaded, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. sixth about to get started, and stepping up as the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
1-1. Strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Good battle. Count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. And now a sinker is in tight and low as well. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next to hit is Leury Garcia as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
And for me, this is the side he looks more fluid from. A little more control in his swing, and it seems to lead to more consistent contact than from the right side.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Grandal, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High in the air down the right field line. Salmon will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 9.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Minnie Minoso. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. The 1-1. On, he pops it up. Rendon into shallow center. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A man left for the White Sox, and it's still 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 2-1. Will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mark. Wow.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. So 1-1. And he fouls this one off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And this throw gets away from him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And he'll motion for the bullpen. That's going to be all for Lance Lynn. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Jace Fry is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Jace Fry.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds. And that misses here as they fall behind Edmonds now 3-1. Jared Walsh, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready now for L.A., Jared Walsh. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this evening.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Troy Gloss. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Trout on second. Edmonds at first. 2 out in the inning. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Angels strand a couple. They still trail it here 3-1. So here's Yoan Moncada, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 2-2 one more time.
You got a full count.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And here's the 3-2 from him. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Mike Mayers will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 21, Mike Myers.
At the plate now, Harold Baines lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. We're in the seventh inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are two on to start the inning now.
Boy, you know, D'Lo, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? To second for one. On to first. The double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Paul Konerko, runner in scoring position with two gone. One and one, here it is. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. The 1-2. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox lead one, and the lead remains 3-1. Matt Foster will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the seventh.
Number 63, Matt Foster.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike two.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The right fielder, number 15, Tim Salmon.
The batter now will be Tim Salmon. Last time through was a base hit. The 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball.
Just not able to let that breaking ball travel enough right there. You could see his eyes light up when that popped out of the pitcher's hands, and he just hooked it foul.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Stepping in now, Max Stassi. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. So now to the plate, Garrett Anderson, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So the next to bat will be Jose Iglesias. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Angels strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Eloy Jimenez. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, Yasmani Grandal. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Jimenez over at second. Anderson on at first with nobody out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? The tag gets one. On to first, and they roll up Grandal. It's a double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Leury Garcia.
So next to hit is Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Outside, 2-1.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
The count now at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
This one's down to third. Reined in. Throws there at first, so the error doesn't hurt him on the scoreboard as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, and it's still 3-1. Evan Marshall is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
For the White Sox, number 43, Evan Marshall.
Striding forward now is the DH. Mike Trout, lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. And it's 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Into the box now, Jim Edmonds. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and two.
2-2 now.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Now to the plate, Jared Walsh. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. The set and the 1-1 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Angels go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Alex Claudio enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Claudio.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Minnie Minoso. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
And now in the box, Yohan Moncada. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats.
Hey,
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
At the plate, Harold Baines did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Misses, ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
This pitch is popped up. Gloss shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 35, Frank Thomas.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Frank Thomas. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now the 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Liner towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
In now, Paul Konerko. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko. The 2-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Thomas is off of first with 2 away. Just got a piece to the right side. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 31, Liam Hendricks.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now digging in, it'll be Troy Gloss.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here, but he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. To short. Anderson scoops it up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Anthony.
Up next, Anthony Rendon. He bounced out last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. One out, nobody on. Chop toward the second baseman. throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tim Salmon.
Into the box, Tim Salmon, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Angels down to their last strike. And good work there as this is taken for ball 4, and the Angels have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Next, it'll be Max Stassi. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. 1-1.
Ball, that's upstairs. Ball, that's down.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game. And it took 6 here to get the job done. But, hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The White Sox led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lance Lynn gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Shohei Ohtani was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Liam Hendricks closes the door for the save, his second. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Big A this afternoon, 45,477. The Angels once again thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.